So I used to live in a house with 7 guys, and every single one of them was straight except for me. We all ended up getting really close with each other. Like, we were just one big friend group. And when I have a group of straight friends that's really confident in their sexuality and confident with themselves, and they're comfortable and confident with me being gay, I get to a point where I kind of like to start messing with them. So I would do that with these guys. I would come home, they'd all be sitting outside hanging out, and I would like go over and like sit on my best friend's lap and be like super gay about it, like try to embarrass him in front of the other guys. Everybody would laugh. Like, it was good fun. So I came home one time and it was just my best friend sitting alone outside. And I went over and sat with him and I started messing with him even though it was just him there. I don't know why. So I basically kind of did like a gay chicken thing, like as a joke, like literally as a joke to me. I was not trying to take this anywhere, but I put my hand on like his thigh and I start like rubbing it up his thigh, and he doesn't tell me to stop. Like, usually when the other guys are there, he tells me to stop. He is not telling me to stop this time. So I'm moving my hand up his thigh and I'm like, if I go any further, I'm gonna get in trouble. So I'm like, hey, like, are you gonna tell me to stop? And he was like, I guess not. So I looked at him, my hand's still right there, and I'm like, okay. And I moved it all the way up. And how can I put this without getting in trouble? He was excited. He was already excited. I was not expecting that, but I was not complaining about it either. I was like in shock, but also like cheering was going off in my head kind of thing. I was like, oh my God, we need to take full advantage of this. So I'm messing around with him a little more and talking about it. And I was like, do you want to just go up to my room really fast? And he's like, no. And I was like, come on, dude, like really fast. He's like, no, I'm straight. So I keep kind of pushing and telling him that it's really not a big deal. Like, all guys get curious, et cetera, et cetera. And he's like, okay, fine, let's go up to your room. So we're walking up to the room and it's so awkward. Like he's freaking nervous. Like, I can tell he is so freaking nervous. He's not chatting with me or joking with me the way he normally does. He's like on the verge of shaking nervous. We go into my room, we lock the door. And I don't know how much more of this story I can really tell on TikTok. I might need to switch over to Twitter. But let's just say mission accomplished, right? He wasn't good at anything, but he really enjoyed his time in my room. Now, this happened about 8 years ago. As far as I know, he's still straight. He has a girlfriend. He's never experimented with anybody else that I know of, and he had it before. So the moral of this story is that yes, straight men do enjoy gay chicken on occasion. And if you play your cards right, it might actually go somewhere. It's a winnable game.